Hello everyone. In the last class, we have seen Bhashapraveshaha Part1 textbook till 54th page, right? Today we are going to 6 from 55 till 57. So let's start with 55th page. See here, they have given one exercise related to Saptami Vibhakti. As I told you earlier, this entire lesson is about Saptami Vibhakti only. Forget about Shashti, forget about Pradhama or Dvitiya, etc. The answers, everything has to be in Saptami Vibhakti. Now, we'll see this 55th page. See the first example which they have given the answers. Sannyasi. Sannyasi, they have given one word, and in the braces, Kuttimaha. Kuttimaha they have given. I'll zoom it. Give me a sec. Yeah, Kuttimaha they have given, and they have given one blank. Sannyasi in the braces Kuttimaha Katam Prasarayati. Katam Prasarayati. In this, what you need to do? As your homework, you need to understand what exactly sannyasi means and what is this Kuttimaha and Katam and Prasarayati. All these meanings you need to know. And after knowing the meanings for each and every words, you need to create a sentence. This sentence is there, right? You need to understand what exactly they mean. Here the answer is Kuttimaha. This in this braces is there, right? In this Shabda, you need to get its corresponding Saptami Vibhakti form. If it is in a singular, then check whether it is in a singular or dual form. This Kuttime, I think hopefully it will be in singular only. If question is in singular, answer is also in singular only. But in few cases, they will give a different form also. Dual form also they might give. It depends on the speaker's intention. So it's their wish. If they want answers has to be in dual form, they will give in that way. So first check what you need to do. In this brace, whatever Shabda is there, this one you need to search in sanskritabhyas.in and then go to Saptami Vibhakti. In Saptami Vibhakti, check what is this form, whether it is in singular, dual or plural form. And based on that, you need to create the same, you need to follow for all these examples. Same form of Saptami Vibhakti you need to fill. And the remaining things, you just need to know the meanings. That's it. That's what you need to do in this entire exercise. We'll take a simple example. See this. Hamsaha in the braces Vapi they have given. Vapi blank Taranti. What is Hamsaha? Swans, you know, right? It's a dual form. It's a plural form. Swans, multiple swans. What they are doing in the river, they are floating. They are floating in a river. Vapi in a river, in the sense small pond also you can say. Pond, river or somewhere in water they will be there, right? Hamsaha will be there, swans. They are floating in the water. So here what you need to do, this Vapi, whatever Shabda is there in this brace, this one you will go to sanskritabhyas.in, you will search over there and you will get the Saptami Vibhakti form and you will fill it here as per the first example given. If it is in dual form, the same thing here. If it is in plural form, the same form you need to take. That's what you need to fill. So I'll just give you answers for this. Sannyasi Kuttime Katam Prasarayati. Janaha Lalate Tilakam Dharanti. Grihini Ulukhale Upaskaram कुट्यति। सर्वे उत्सवसमये डेल्यां रङ्गवल्ली रचयन्ति। गङ्गोत्री गिरौ अस्ति। सर्पः पादोः दशति। छात्राः छात्राः पङ्क्त्यां नृत्यन्ति। जलं भूम्यां स्रवति। बाला मुष्टौ नाणके स्थापयति। धान्यं चदौ शुष्यति। वेङ्कटेशः हरौ अस्ति। One second, see here. Here Tirupatihi is the question, right? This corresponding Saptami Vibhakti form you need to fill here. This is just a typo error. Just ignore this. Harau you can ignore. This answer you need to get now. Go to sanskritabhyas.in, type Tirupatihi and get the Saptami Vibhakti's form. And the next one. Hamsaha vapyam taranti. Rasaha ikshau bhavati. Puranani puraneshu santi. Saundaryam murtau asti. Vaignanikasham शास्त्रेषु उल्लिखिताः सन्ति. सिंहाः गृहासु वसति. जगन्नाथमन्दिरं पुर्याम् अस्ति. धावकस्य जानुनोः व्रणः अभवत्. वानराः वृक्षासु उत्पतन्ति. I am reading very slowly so that you can note down, you can check your answers. Once you fill all these exercises, this entire exercise, finally cross check whether you have written correctly or not. Don't just blindly copy the answers. पक्षिणः शाखासु उपविशन्ति. विमानानि गगने सञ्चरन्ति. कृषकाः क्षेत्रेषु कषन्ति. सेवकः जलं पात्रेषु पातयति. बालकः पानौ चुटति. And the last one, Sainikaha Parvatasu Gachanti. So in this exercise, what you did, you will just copy this in this braces one, this shabda you will copy and you will search in sanskritabhyas.in and you will get the Saptami Vibhakti's corresponding form as per this example and you will fill in this blanks. That's it. If it is in dual, dual form you need to fill. If it is in plural, plural form. That's what you need to do in this entire exercise. So 55th exercise is done. Moving to the 56th page. See here. Here they have given one match the following, which you need to fill. They have given few words in the left hand side and a few words in the right hand side. See the left hand side words. Kolahalaha, Prakashaha, Shayya, Vimanam, Brahmaraha, Vyadhihi, Manushyaha, Pakshi, Vanaraha. All these are the words which they have given in the left hand side. In the right hand side, what shabdas are there? Deepaha, Akashaha, Mela, Paryankaha, Needaha, Vrikshaha, Vidhi, Shariram, Pushpam. And then in the last, see here, in this box, apart from these two boxes, left and right hand side boxes, they have given one small box if you observe here. Here, Gachati, Bhavati, Upavishati. Three words they have given, three dhatus, that means Kriya Padam. Gachati means goes. Bhavati, it exists. Upavishati, sits. So these three they have given. You need to create a small sentences using these two boxes and this verbal form. In every sentence, if there are three words, what all will be there? As I told you earlier, one subject will be there, one object will be there, and one verb will be there. This final box is verb. First box is subject, Namapadam. Second box, Karmapadam, object. Kartapadam, Kartrupadam, Karmapadam, Kriyapadam. Three words will be there, subject, object, verb. Now see how they have created a first example. They created a simple sentence based on first box, these first lines. See this, Kola Halaha from the first box, Deepaha from the second box. They didn't take Deepaha, they picked as per their wish. Melayaha they have picked. Where it is? See here, this is the Melayaha. Mela is there, right? This one they have picked. And Bhavati, this Dhatu they have picked. It's their wish. If you want, you can pick randomly also. One from first box, one more from second box, and verb has to be from the third box. So, like this you need to pick. So, they have picked Kola Halaha. Why they have taken Mela Yaha instead of Mela? Because they have taken Saptami Vibhakti's form. Since this entire exercise is talking about Saptami Vibhakti. Object has to be in other forms, right? Noun will definitely be in Pradhama Vibhakti. Kartapadam, that means Namapadam. Name, what is name? It is subject, right? Subject has to be in Pradhama Vibhakti only. Pradhama Vibhakti, either singular, dual or plural. And object has to be in either of the cases. Pradhama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Shashti, Saptami, Panchami, anything. So it has to be in any one of the form. So here this entire lesson is talking about Saptami Vibhakti. That's why object they have used Saptami Vibhakti form. What is the Saptami Vibhakti form of Mela? Melayam. Melayam, it is in singular. Saptami Vibhakti singular form. Since they have given Pradhama Vibhakti singular form. That's why they have taken this. So what they have created? They have taken this Kola Halaha Melayam Bhavati. So these three they have taken. What does it mean? Melayam, assembly. Kola Halaha, loud and noisy. How will be the assembly? You have seen in YouTube, right? How will be the assembly? It is loud and noisy every time, right? Whether any time is it calm and composed assembly? No, right? Every time it will be loud and noisy. That's what it means. Kola Halaha Melayam Bhavati. Assembly is loud and noisy. So, what you need to do, your task is now, after taking one Shabda from first box, one more Shabda from second box, and this Dhatu. What you need to do? This middle box is there, right? For each and everything, for all this, you need to get the corresponding Saptami Vibhaktis forms. Which form you need to take? Singular or dual or plural? I'll tell you. See here. Kolahalaha. Kolahalaha means singular. Melayam, singular. If the subject is in singular, this also is in singular only. So like that you need to pick. And see one more thing. Pakshi. Pakshi is in dual form. Neede, dual form. Are you able to understand? Answers. How you need to pick the middle forms, Saptami Vibhakti form you will take. Which form you will take? Pradhama, singular, dual or plural? Which one you will take? Based on this, see here. Shariram. What is Shariram? Body. Here Shariram singular they have given Shabda. Why they have taken Sharire? Because here see the answer once. I'll explain you. They have taken Sharire. Why? Because Vyadihi is singular. Vyadihi is singular. Sharire is singular. Are you able to understand? Where is Vyadihi here? Here in this first box, Vyadihi is here. And they have picked Shariram from the second box. This is the object. Which form they need to take now in the Saptami Vibhakti based on the subject? Vyadihi is singular. So they have to take Sharire, which is a singular of Shariram. So this is a Sharire is the answer. So Vyadihi Sharire Bhavati. It means it exists. Vyadi means fever or any disease. So disease occurs in a body, right? So for every human, disease occurs, right? So that's what it means. Disease occurs in a body. Bhavati, it exists. One small example I'll give. One more. Pakshi, bird. Neede. Neede. What is neede? Resting place. You know that, right? Nida. Nida means just under the tree. Pakshi Neede Bhavati. Pakshi means birds. Where are birds? Birds will be on the tree or under the tree, right? So Pakshi Neede Bhavati. They are always in a shadow. It's the resting place. They will fly in the sky and they will go to the tree, just the side by the side of the tree, and then they will be sitting or sleeping in a resting place. That's what it means. Like this, you need to pick any one from the left hand side box and any one from the right hand side box which creates a sentence with meaning, with proper meaning. It should have proper meaning in it. You can't simply take randomly one word here and one word here and take the Saptami Vibhakti form and fill it. It should have some meaning. For each and every answer has some meaning. Now I'll give you answers. You can pick any of these three dhatus. Gachati means goes. Bhavati, it exists. Upavishati, sits. The bird sits under the tree. You can take. And the boy goes to school. Just example I'm giving. Bhavati, it exists means the boy exists. Or what you can say, see these examples. Prakashaha Deepe Bhavati. What is Deepe? Lamp. Lamp, it exists. Prakashaha. Where is Prakashaha here? See? Light. Light exists in the lamp. Light exists from the lamp. Right? So without lamp will light exist? No, right? With lamp only light exists. That's what it means. Now I'll give you answers. You can write your own sentences. I'm just giving you whatever I have written. After writing your sentences, just check whether you have written correctly or not. It should have proper meaning. You can create your own sentences. But by using these examples only, these shabdas which are provided in the box, you can't change your shabdas. These two boxes, whatever words are there, using those words only, you need to create sentences and using these dhatus only, these verbs. And the answers are kolahalaha melayam bhavati, prakashaha deepe bhavati, शय्या पर्यङ्के भवति, विमानम् आकाशे गच्छति, भ्रमरः पुष्पे उपविशति, व्याधिः शरीरे भवति, मनुष्यः विष्यां गच्छति, वीद्यां मनुष्यः वीद्यां गच्छति, पक्षी नीडे भवति, वानरः वृक्षे उपविशति. These are the answers which I have created for the simple sentences by using these three boxes provided. So this is done. Now moving to the next next exercise. See here, they have given few words. Shashakaha, Agnihi, Ghataha, Lekhani, Kupaha, Vastram, etc. By using these words, what you need to do? You need to write like this: one positive, one negative statement, which we have already done this similar kind of exercise in the earlier pages, earlier classes. Jalam means water. So water is in the pond. Water is not there in the bed. So example, water exists in the pond. Water is not exist in the bed. Like this you need to write. It has particular meaning, right? So will water exist in the bed? No, right? In the bed sheet? No. Until unless we pour it. But water is there in the pond. Water will always be there in the sea. It's a known fact. Or if we put also, then it will be there, right? If we wantedly pour water in the bed or bed sheet, then water will definitely be there. But ideally, it will always be there in the sea, ocean and river and ponds. So like this, using jalam, water, we need to check whether it is available in this thing or this thing on this thing. These words they have given. First you need to identify the meanings of each and everything. Chashakaha. What is Chashakaha? Spoon. Agnihi. Fire. Gataha. Pot. Lekhani. Pen. Kupaha. Water. Vastram. Cloth. You need to get each and every meaning for all these shabdas. After getting these shabdas, what you need to do? You need to check whether water is available in this or not. Whether water is available in Chashakaha. So will water be there in a spoon? No, right? So Jalam Chashakaha na bhavati. How you need to write? See here. Jalam ghate bhavati. Ghatam means pot. Water will be there in a pot, right? In older days, they will keep water in a pot and then they will have water. Now we have refrigerator and water cans, etc. In earlier days, only pots are there. From the pot only they will fill the water and then they will have it. So, jalam ghate bhavati. Water is there in pot. Jalam lekhanyam na bhavati. Lekhanyam means pen. So, will water be there in a pen? or pencil? No, right? But water is there in a pot. It's a known fact. So, jalam ghate bhavati. Water is there in a pot. Jalam lekhanyam na bhavati. Water doesn't exist in a pen. Like this, one positive statement, one negative statement you need to write. They have given one example. Jalam chashake bhavati. What is chashake? I think chashake is, just ignore this example. I think it's little something wrong is there in this statement. Moving to the next statements. Jalam bhumau bhavati. Jalam will be there, water will be there in the earth, right? So in the land water will be there. Jalam ghatyam na bhavati. Or else take this. Utpitikayam na bhavati. Jalam utpitikayam na bhavati. In the sense, in a stool or in a table, water is there. Will water be there in a table or a stool? No, right? But in the land, water is there. So that's what you need to identify. For each and every word provided in this exercise, for all these words, get the meaning and identify whether water is available in this or not. You need to identify and you need to fill. Water will be there in the pot. Water will not be there in a pen. Water will not be there in a cloth. Water will be there in the sea. Like this. I'll give you answers now. So one positive statement, one negative statement. You can pick any one. From this you can pick this, where water exists and where water doesn't exist. You need to pick these two and create a sentence. How you need to create a sentence? Like this. Jalam ghate bhavati. Jalam lekhanyam na bhavati. For everything, you need to get Saptami Vibhakti's form. See here, Chashakam. What is the Saptami Vibhakti form of Chashakaha? Chashakaha, Saptami Vibhakti form is Chashake. And Agnihi. What is the Saptami Vibhakti form of Agnihi? Get it. And then fill it. Kupaha, Saptami Vibhakti form is Kupe. Meghaha, Saptami Vibhakti's form you need to get. Meghe. After getting it, you need to fill and create a simple sentence. That means water is available in this. Water is not available in this. Not available means na bhavati. Water is available. Bhavati. Na means not. No. So wherever it is not available, put na. Else just keep bhavati. That's it. Now I'll give you answers for this exercise. Jalam ghate bhavati. Jalam lekhanyam na bhavati. Jalam koope bhavati. Jalam vastre na bhavati. Jalam meghe bhavati. Jalam akashe na bhavati. Jalam tadage bhavati. Jalam utpitikayam na bhavati. Jalam samudre bhavati. Jalam vapyam na bhavati. Jalam dronyam bhavati. Jalam nasikayam bhavati. Jalam bhumau bhavati. Jalam ghatyam na bhavati. Jalam kaveryam bhavati. Jalam patre bhavati. Jalam dadini bhavati. Jalam Jalam bhande bhavati. Yeah, that's it. So these are the answers for this entire exercise. So page number 56 is done. Moving to the 57th page. What is there in this exercise? See here. They have given few words in these boxes. Kanduke, Kankani, Nupure, Karnabharani, Siyutau, Hastau, Padau, Karnau, Staha. So they have given these words. Like in the earlier exercise, what you did, you picked one word from the first box, you picked one more word from the second box, and one verb you have picked from the third box, and you created a simple sentences, right? The same thing which you need to do now here also. Kanduke, from this, consider this as the first box, consider this as the second box, and this one as a dhatu, that means kriya padam, verb, subject, object, verb, these three things. Kanduke means ball. Siyutayoho staha. Kanduke, this one they have copied. See, they did not change it. The subject will not change it. Subject remains same. And Siyutau. Siyutau will change into its corresponding Saptami Vibhakti's form. Right? So Siyutau will be changed into Siyutayoho. This is Pradhama Vibhakti's dual form. This object. If object is in Pradhama Vibhakti's dual form, then its answer will be Saptami Vibhakti's dual form. Right? Why Saptami Vibhakti? This entire lesson is talking about Saptami Vibhakti, and while creating a sentence, object has to be converted into Saptami Vibhakti's corresponding form. It's a known fact which we have been doing from scratch. Right? So, subject will not change, subject remains as it is. Kanduke, will keep it as it is. Siyutau, get the meaning from learnsanskrit.cc. And for each and every word, there might be multiple meanings are possible. Among those meanings, you need to pick a meaning which creates particular proper meaning for this sentence. So if you are creating one sentence, it should have proper meaning in it, right? So take that particular meaning and then fill it. So that's what you need to do. Kanduke, and coming to the Siyutau. Siyutau is the Pradhama Vibhakti's dual form. So you will get a Saptami Vibhakti's dual form and you will fill it here. So Siyutau will become Siyutayoho. Kanduke Siyutayoho staha. Staha means it exists. Plural form. Staha means it's a dual form. Moving to the next example. Kankani. They have picked Kankani. Hastau. Dual form. Kankani Hastau staha. Means it exists. Kankani means, what is Kankani? Bangles. Bangles, it exists in the hands. Hands, two hands are there, right? So it's a dual form. Kankani hastayoho staha. Nupure padayoho staha. Leg chains. Padau will become padayoho. Saptami Vibhakti's dual form. Staha, it exists. Like this, for everything, subject will not change. Subject, keep subject as it is. And coming to the middle one, the middle, this which is the object, get the corresponding Saptami Vibhakti's form and fill it. And use this staha, this one verb, any one of the verb. Staha asti santi. Asti means one exists. Staha, two objects exist. Santi, multiple objects exist. Whenever you are using single, for example, two hands, bangles are there in two hands. Then which verb you will use? Two hands are there, right? So dual form you need to use. Staha is the dual form. Two legs, two hands. Two bangles are there in two bangles exists in two hands. Then two, dual form, staha you will use. If multiple flowers I have gifted to God, then what I'll use? Multiple flowers are there. It's not one flower or two flowers, right? Flowers will be multiple only. Then which one I'll use? I can't use staha. Staha means a dual form. Then I have to use santi. Why? Because flowers are multiple. So santi I'll use. If it is asti, only one table, I sit, I study using study table. Books exist in a study table. The table is one, right? Tables can't be multiple. All books are available in one table, right? So table is a singular. Now flowers are multiple. Then I'll use santi. Table is there in the house. Then exists, a table exists in the house. Then asti will come. Why asti? Since table is a singular. Bangles are there in two hands. Dual form. Staha I'll use. Flowers. I gifted multiple flowers to the god. Then santi will come. Why santi? Plural form. Flowers are multiple. So like this, you need to pick the verb. And obviously one subject from the first box and object from the second box, and Saptami Vibhakti form for the object, and you will fill in the blank. So that's what you need to do to create a proper meaning. Now I'll give you answers. These answers might differ. Why? Because according to me, the simple sentences, these I can make. But according to you, you can prepare your own sentences. You can pick randomly also, and you can prepare sentences. So answers will not match. But example I'm giving. After creating your own answers, just cross check whether your answers are similar or not, and whether your answers has a particular meaning in it or not. If you are creating one sentence, it should have a proper meaning. So that's what you need to check. Now I'll give you the answer. Kanduke syutayoho staha. Kankane hastayoho staha. Nupure पादयोः स्तः. कर्णाभरणे कर्णयोः स्तः. जनाः वाटिकयोः सन्ति. चित्राणि शाटिकयोः सन्ति. कागदनि सञ्चिकयोः सन्ति. आभूषणानि पेटिकयोः सन्ति. These are the answers for this exercise. It is done. Now the next exercise from 57th page. Here they have given one picture. See this picture. In this one snake is there. Snake is there, and here around the snake there are multiple words. Bilani, Girayaha, Kandaraha, Gulmaha, Grihaha, Valmikini, Taravaha, Lataha. These are the multiple words which they gave around the snake. Now what you need to do? You need to use Sancharati. Means Sarpaha, snake, walks. Where Sancharati means roams. Snake will not be in one place, right? It will always roam. So snake roams around these words. Using all these words, you need to write snake. Snake roams around this. Snake roams around that. Like that, each and every word you need to use, and you need to use snake roams. 2 words. Snake roams around these words. You need to use. I'll give you one example. Couple of examples. See here, Sarpaha Bileshu Sancharati. Sarpaha Girishu Sancharati. Girishu means, see here, Girayaha they have given, right? Girayaha means hills. Hill you know, right? So hills. So snakes roams around the hills. That's what it means. Sarpaha Girishu Sancharati. They always roams among all these. Sarpaha Kandurasu. For each and every word of this given in this figure, for everything you need to get Saptami Vibhakti forms. If this Girayaha, it is in plural form, Pradhama Vibhakti's plural form, you need to get Saptami Vibhakti's plural form. If it is in the Pradhama Vibhakti's dual form, get the Saptami Vibhakti's dual form and then fill it. Now Sarpaha will not change subject. Here in every sentence, subject, object, verb, right? What is the subject? Sarpaha, snake. Sarpaha will remain same among all these sentences. And verb is Sancharati. It will not change. Verb also will not change. Sancharati will remain same. And what you need to do now? You will get, for all these words, corresponding Saptami Vibhakti form you will get, and you will fill in the middle. That's it. That's what is your job. Only to get the Saptami Vibhakti forms, and you need to fill in the middle. And Sarpaha Sancharati. These will not change. Subject, verb will not change. Only object will change. So this is done. Moving to the next exercise. I'll give you answers. 1 second. Sarpaha Girishu Sancharati. Sarpaha Bileshu Sancharati. Sarpaha Kandurasu Sancharati. Sarpaha Galmeshu Sancharati. Sarpaha Guhasu Sancharati. Sarpaha Valmikeshu Sancharati. Sarpaha Tarushu Sancharati. Sarpaha Latasu Sancharati. Sarpaha Bileshu Sancharati. So snakes roam, one snake. Snake roams around this. Snake roams around this. Like this, I have created a simple sentences using all these words. All these words not exactly, using its Saptami Vibhakti's corresponding forms. I created a simple sentences. That's what you need to do in this exercise. So this is done. Moving to the next page, page number 58. See this page. They have given Upavishanti. What is Upavishanti? Sits. Janaha, people. They have given Upavishanti, sits. Janaha, people, multiple people. And they have given 2 boxes with multiple words. See here. Apanaha, Karyalayaha, Yanani, Grihani, Sabhaha, Goshtyaha. Margaha, Udyanani, Paryatana Stalani, Mahanagarani, Vidyaha, Pradarshaniyaha. They have given multiple words. What you need to do after looking into this exercise, you need to get each and every shabda and get the meaning of it. Get each and every shabda's meaning and note in a note here only, just side by side. Margaha, way. Karyalayaha, office. Just slightly in a small texture, you can fill here only in the textbook only. Then it is easy for you to understand. If not in textbook, you want your textbook to be very neat, you don't want to fill all these things, take a notepad. Take your notebook and fill all the meanings for all these words. Without writing meanings, it's not easy for you to do any exercise. Not only this match the following, any exercise you can't do. First you need to know the meaning of it. Meaning and gender, which vibhakti it is. If you know these things, then it is very easy for you to do any exercise without any guidance also. You don't even need my guidance. You will just look into one exercise. You will get the meanings, gender and vibhakti, and you will look into first example and you will do it for you by your own. So you need to get the command in the Sanskrit subject. So how you will get that command in the Sanskrit subject? If you do multiple exercises with your effort. For each and every word you need to get the meaning, gender, vibhakti. Then only it's possible. Okay, fine. Coming to this exercise. See here. After looking into these boxes, these words of boxes and this Upavishanti, sits, Janaha, people. What you need to do? You will get the meanings and gender. That is done. Now look into the first example which they provided you. What they did here? They used Janaha. This word they used. Janaha means people. People, what people do? Just check. Apaneshu upavishanti. Apaneshu, this first one they have used. Apaneshu upavishanti means sits. So people sits on this. What is this apaneshu? Go to learnsanskrit.cc and get the meaning. So people sits on this. Where? So that one you need to check. Here apanaha is there, but here apaneshu came. Why? Because it is an object. As I told you, object will change. Subject and verb will not change. Janaha will remain as it is, subject. See here. Here subject they used is Janaha, people. This is a subject. And Upavishanti, this one they used. Verb, this will not change. People sits. People will not change. Sits will not change. Where exactly they are sitting, this will change. Apaneshu, Apanaha. Go to sanskritabhyas.in, search Apanaha and get its Saptami Vibhakti's corresponding form and fill it. And check what is the meaning of it. So people sits here. That's what it means. Moving to the next example. Janaha, people. For every sentence you can use people only. Same subjects and same verb you can use. People sits. People is the subject, sits is the verb. And what will change? Middle one. These boxes, whatever words are there, this will change. Object will change. Janaha karyalayeshu upavishanti. People sits in office. Karyalayam is an office that everyone knows. Vidyalayam is a school. Karyalayam, office. Kalashala, Kalashalayam, college. Students sits in the college. School children sits in a school. Employees sits in a office. That's what it means. So people will not change, which is a subject, and verb upavishanti, sits, will not change. Only object will change into its Saptami Vibhakti's form. That's it. Now I'll give you the answers. After you filling it, just cross check. Janaha apaneshu upavishanti. Janaha karyalayeshu उपविशन्ति. जनाः यानेषु उपविशन्ति. जनाः गृहेषु उपविशन्ति. जनाः सुभासु उपविशन्ति. जनाः गोष्ठीषु उपविशन्ति. जनाः मार्गेषु भ्रमन्ति. Here they used भ्रमन्ति. People roams are all around the way. Brahmanti means roam. Upavishanti means sit. You got my point, right? Here, see. Where is Upavishanti? This one, left hand side box. Upavishanti means sits. They used this Janaha. They used this entire box. People sits in this. They created a sentence. So left hand side box is done. What is there in the right hand side box? Brahmanti means roams. People is the subject. Roams is the verb. Roam. Snake roams, right? People roams. They roam around. Around what? See here. Udyanani. Garden. People roam in the garden. Janaha margeshu bhramati. People roams on the way. Margam means on the way. Vidyam, streets. People roams in the street. That's what it means. So subject and object will not change. Only this box. Subject and verb will not change. Subject is Janaha. Verb is Brahmanti. Object will change. This box will change into Saptami Vibhakti's corresponding form. And then you create a simple sentence. Now I'll give you answers for the right hand side box. Janaha margeshu bhramanti. Janaha udyaneshu bhravanti. Janaha paryatana stalaneshu bhramanti. Janaha mahanagareshu bhramanti. Janaha vidishu bhramanti. Janaha pradarshinishu bhramanti. So this exercise is done. All these are the simple exercises only, right? What you did, only you got to know meanings for each and every word here, going into learnsanskrit.cc. And what else you did? You took Saptami Vibhakti forms for all these objects which are in these boxes. Corresponding Saptami Vibhakti forms you took. After that, what you did? Subject will not change, verb will not change. So subject and verb will remain as it is. Janaha upavishanti. Janaha brahmanti will not change. Only these middle boxes. Only for these words, Saptami Vibhakti forms you took and filled in the middle of each and every sentence. That's it. Which got proper meaning in it. That's it, right? Is there any complex task? Effort is more. That's it, right? But work is simple only, na? Only effort, you need to take long time to do all these things. Getting the meanings of each and every word, getting the Saptami Vibhakti forms, corresponding forms for each and every word is the big task. The effort is more, but the work is simple. So that's what I mean. Moving to the next exercise. Here this exercise is about, they gave you one task. You have been to New Delhi for a sightseeing. There in the New Delhi, what are the major places which you covered as a sightseeing? You went to New Delhi and then you visited multiple places. After one place, you moved to other place. There, whatever you have seen, how you felt, everything you need to note down, like a essay or a small passage. So you need to create multiple sentences, Sanskrit sentences, using your own sentences. They didn't give you any verb or noun or anything. They just gave you one question. They gave you went to New Delhi, you visited few places, and how you felt after one place, which place you moved, and finally where you reached. That's what you need to write in this essay. Small essay kind of thing or small passes kind of thing you need to fill. Let's see what I filled. See here, this left hand side. Aham नूतनदिल्ल्यां गतवती अपि प्रसिद्धात्मकप्रदर्शनशालाः अपश्यम्. That means aham नूतनदिल्ल्यां गतवती. I'm a girl. I'm a lady, female, right? That's why I used gatavati. I have been to New Delhi. I went to New Delhi. Aham, I am. I went to gatavati. Since I am a lady, I used gatavati. If you are a guy, use gatavan. Why? Because it's a past tense. For a past tense, you need to use lang lakara. Gachati means goes, right? Gachati, girl goes. Balika gachati is the present tense. What is the past tense of girl went? Past tense is girl. Balika went. Gatavati. Gachati becomes gatavati since she is a girl. If you are a boy, then what you will write? Balakaha. Balakaha means boy. Balakaha gachati, boy goes. Boy went. Balakaha gatavan. Like that you need to write. So now I went to New Delhi. Aham Nutanadilyam gatavati. If you are a boy, you write gatavan. That's what you need to do. Now what is the sentence here? Aham Nutanadilyam gatavati api means also prasiddhatmaka pradarshanashalam apashyam. I have been to New Delhi and I visited major places in New Delhi. Apashyam. Pashyati, you know, right? I have seen. I see. I have seen. It's past tense. Langlakara will use apashyam. I have seen. I have been to New Delhi and I have seen major places. Famous places, major places. That's what it means. So here the sentence is very simple. Aham Nutanadilyam gatavati. I went to New Delhi. Api also prasiddhatmaka pradarshanashalaha apashyam. Major famous places, sightseeing places. Prasiddhatmaka, famous. Pradarshanashalaha, sightseeing places. Apashyam, I have seen, past tense. That's what it means. Moving to the next sentence. Mama Prathamakankshat, my primary desire. Prathama means primary. Akankshat, my primary desire to visit in New Delhi. What is my primary desire to visit in New Delhi? See here. Mama Prathamakankshat cha means and. Prathamakankshat, my primary desire. Cha and Chirakala Ichat. My desire, my primary wish, and I have been wanna see. From a long time, I have this desire to watch this place. My primary wish to see and my long time desire. From a long time, I wanna watch this. What I wanna watch? Rashtrapati Bhavan. Nutanam Rashtrapati Bhavanam. There is a new Parliament Palace. Right? You know this. Everyone knows this. It's a very beautiful place in New Delhi. So that is very, very beautiful place. That is New Parliament Palace or New Parliament Bhavan, you can say. So, Mama Pradama Kangshat Cha Chirakala Ichat. My primary wish, and from a long time I wanna see this. Nutana Rashtrapati Bhavanam Agacham. I have been to. Now I'll repeat this sentence. Mama Pradama Kangshat Cha Chirakala Ichat Nutanam Rashtrapati Bhavanam Agacham. My primary desire, and from a long time I wanna watch this, which is a new Parliament Palace. I visited. That's what it means. Moving to the next sentence. Tat Bhavanam Ativa Sundaram Cha Netragrahanam Asam. That Parliament Palace, Tat Bhavanam, that palace is Ativa Sundaram, very beautiful. Ativa, very, most. Sundaram, beautiful. Cha, and Netragrahanam Asam, eye-catching. That new Parliament Palace is very beautiful, most beautiful and eye-catching. What is that new Parliament Palace? That's what it meant. So, Tat Bhavanam Ativa Sundaram Cha Netragrahanam Asam. That palace is most beautiful and eye-catching. That's what it meant. The next word, next sentence. Bhavanat Mahat Adharabhuta Sancharana Cha Sundarantarikaha Cha Samyojitaha Asam. In that palace, the interior decoration and the infrastructure they used was what is the thing I used? 1 second. Tat Bhavanat Mahat Adharabhuta Sancharana Cha Sundarantarikaha Cha Samyojitaha Asam. In that palace, the infrastructure which they have assembled and the interior decoration, whatever they have done, it was such a more impressive. It was very beautiful. That's what it meant. Here, let me tell you, Bhavanat, in that palace, Mahat Adharabhuta Sancharana, infrastructure, whatever is assembled, Cha, and Sundarantarikaha Cha Samyojitaha, the interior decoration which is done, is awesome, beautiful. That's what it means. The infrastructure which is assembled and the interior decoration which is done is great. It's very beautiful. That's what it meant. And moving to the next sentence. Anantaram aham Delyam agacham Red Fort cha not this sentence, 1 second. After this, so after watching this palace, Anantaram means after this, aham Taj Mahal agacham means after watching this place, after watching this beautiful new Parliament Palace, I have been to Taj Mahal. Anantaram means after this, aham Taj Mahal agacham, I have been to Taj Mahal. Yat premasya mahimam abhavam, that is a glory of love. What is Taj Mahal about? Taj Mahal talks about glory of love, right? So that's what it meant. Yat premasya mahimam abhavat. Aham राष्ट्रपति भवनं च ताजमहल गन्तुं बहु भाग्यशीली इति अनुभवन्। अहं राष्ट्रपति भवनं च ताजमहल गन्तुं I have been to New Parliament Palace and Taj Mahal. I have been there. I'm feeling Bhagyashili iti Anubhavam. That means I'm feeling very lucky to visit Taj Mahal and New Parliament Palace, which is a very beautiful and which is a glory of love. That's what it means. I repeat this sentence. अहं राष्ट्रपति भवनं च ताजमहल गन्तुं बहु भाग्यशीली इति अनुभवम्. I have been to Taj Mahal and New Parliament Palace and I feel I'm very lucky to visit those two places. Why? Because Taj Mahal is the glory of love and New Parliament Palace is such a beautiful, that is the glory of India. That's what it meant. That is such a beautiful, that interior decoration and the infrastructure that is assembled in New Parliament Palace is awesome. That's what it meant. Pariyantam, after that, aham अत्यंत प्रसिद्धाः उदयपुर विवाह सभा agacham. After this, post this, I have been to Udaipur wedding palace. You know Udaipur, right? Just near to New Delhi, there is a Udaipur. I have been to Udaipur and I visited a most famous wedding palace. That is a Udaipur palace. So what is the specialty of that wedding palace, Udaipur palace? We'll see now. कुत्र बहु चलनचित्रनटाः विवाहानि कुर्वन्तु. There most of the celebrities getting married in that Udaipur palace. बहु चलनचित्रनटाः, most of the celebrities married over Udaipur wedding palace. That is most famous wedding palace, such a very beautiful and most expensive palace. कुत्र बहु चलनचित्रनटाः विवाहानि कुर्वन्ति. Most of the celebrities married in that Udaipur palace. That's what it means. यत् अहं बहुकालात् भ्रमणं कर्तुम् इच्छामि. There I wanted to watch that from a long time. Since most of the celebrities got married in that Udaipur palace, it's such a beautiful palace and it's more expensive also. There I wanted to visit from a long time. Finally I visited. That's what it meant. Tat bhavanam bahukalat brahmanam kartum icchanti. Ishtini means I wished. From a long time I wanted to watch. And the next one. Anantaram aham Delhyam agacham. Then I came to Delhi. First where I went? First I went to New Parliament Palace. After that where I went? I went to Taj Mahal. Then where I went? I went to Udaipur Palace, wedding palace. After that where I went? Now I came to New Delhi. And I came to Delhi. So there two places are there. New Delhi is a separate place and long distance is there between New Delhi and Delhi. And Udaipur. So to move one after other places it will take nearly 2 hours. So Anantaram aham Delhyam agacham. After that I came to Delhi. There what I did in Delhi, we'll see now. Api also, I came to Delhi also. Jantar Mantar Sangrahalayam cha, Red Fort cha, India Gate cha, Kutub Minar cha Akshardham Apashyam. After coming to Delhi, I visited Jantar Mantar and Red Fort, India Gate, Qutub Minar and Akshardham, which are the most famous places in New Delhi. So what are the most famous in Delhi? Jantar Mantar Sangrahalayam and Red Fort, India Gate, Qutub Minar and Akshardham. All these I visited. That's what it means. Now I repeat everything in a glimpse. Just read it out. Aham नूतनदिल्ल्यां गतवती अपि प्रसिद्धात्मकप्रदर्शनशालाः अपश्यम्. I have been to New Delhi and I visited most famous sightseeing places. मम प्रथमाकाङ्क्षात् च चिरकाल इच्छात् नूतनं राष्ट्रपतिभवनम् अगच्छम्. My primary desire and from a long time I wanna visit, which is a new Parliament Palace I have seen. Tat Bhavanam Ativa Sundaram cha Netragrahanam Asam. That palace is very beautiful and eye-catching. Bhavanat Mahat Adharabhuta Sancharanam cha Sundarantarikaha cha Samyojitaha Asam. In that palace, interior decoration was so beautiful and the infrastructure which is assembled is great. Anantaram aham Taj Mahal agacham. After that, I came to Taj Mahal. Yat premasya mahimam abhavam. That which is a glory of love. Aham Rashtrapati Bhavanam cha Taj Mahal gantum Bahu Bhagyashili iti abhavam. Anubhavam. I felt very lucky to visit New Parliament Palace and Taj Mahal, which is a glory of love. Paryantam aham Atyanta Prasiddaha Udaipur Vivaha Sabha agacham. Post that, I visited Udaipur Wedding Palace. Kutra Bahu Chalanachitra Nataha Vivahani Kurvantu. Where most of the celebrities got married in that Udaipur Wedding Palace. Yat aham Bahukalat Brahmanam Kartum Ishtini. There I wanted to visit that Udaipur Palace from a long time. Anantaram aham Delhyam agacham. Then I came to Delhi. Api also Jantar Mantar Sangrahalayam cha Red Fort cha India Gate cha Qutub Minar cha Akshardham Apashyam. Also, I watched Jantar Mantar and Red Fort, India Gate, Qutub Minar and Akshardham I have seen. That's what it meant. So like this, these are my own experiences, and if you have a different experiences, you can watch in your own sentences. This is just an example I have given. So like this, you need to create few sentences and you fill it. So page number, see this. So as of now, page number 58 is done. So this is what for today. In the next class, we will see from 59th page till 3 to 4 pages. So thank you all for joining. We'll meet you in the next class. Take care. Bye.